Welcome to another Actee video guide. Today I'll show you how to register a new user, how to play the single player mode, and also how to play the battle mode. This short instruction video is intended for new users who has never been on the system before. The first thing you must do is go to Actee.com. This is what the web page looks like. In the upper right corner you will find a button called Actee Login. This is where you access the system. Clicking this button will take you to a web page called app.actee.com. In here you can sign in as an already registered user, or you can create a new one. As you can see, registering a new user is simple and will only take a minute. Simply fill out your name, your email address, choose your position and a password. Once you have been registered, you'll be taken directly onto the system. Here you can access a session provided by your facilitator or start exploring the Actee free webpage. So this is what an ActeeChange game looks like. On the right side of the screen you see the game board with the boat and between 1 and 10 stakeholders. The boat represents the change process itself, while the stakeholders are the people you must lead through the change. Your goal is to lead the boat and the stakeholders from field 1 as far as you can towards field 24. Up here you can see the score, which is calculated based on your last 5 choices. The score in the parentheses is the score of your last chapter. You move the game pieces by selecting choices on the left side of the screen. In this case I have 100 hours available and each choice will cost me between 10 and 25 hours. If I want to know more about each specific choice, I can click the small plus sign here to get information. When selecting a choice, you will be presented with a result text. The result text tells you something about what happens on the board and what might happen in a real change scenario. On the top of the screen there are also several options. I can review my game history, meaning that I can revisit my previously made choices as well as the result texts. I can also replay the movements caused by my last choice. I can revisit scenario texts, meaning that I can revisit the text that introduced me to the game, as well as the chapters. And finally, I can revisit the stakeholders and their descriptions. Now we're going to take a look at the battle mode. The battle mode is played precisely as the single player mode. The main difference is that you can see the score of other people playing in the same session. So in the top of your screen, just above the board, you'll be able to see the other participants and their scores. For each time you make a choice in the battle mode, you'll be notified of whether or not that choice has brought you to the top of the leaderboard. This means that you can play an Actee game in a more competitive environment. Challenge one of your colleagues and see who does the best job. Thank you for watching and do contact Actee if you have any questions.